Hello everyone, my name is Wahyu. On today's video, we will talk about how to create and solve image text captcha on UiPath. So, without further ado, I'll see you in UiPath. Before we going into UiPath, we should go into this site called to Captcha and you should sign up in here because we will use this service to help us solving the captcha. So you can click the link in the description box to go to this site and you have to sign up and then add some balance. The minimum I think is only $3 to use this service. So let's back into UiPath. In this lesson, we will create new project called image text captcha solver, and you can add this description also, location, and then after that you can go click create. Okay, let's open the main workflow. Okay, for current main workflow, let's leave it blank. And then let's create new state machine called image text captcha solver. On this workflow, we will need 3 states. So let's add state in here. For the first one, we will rename into initialization. On this section, we will add like some variable and then API, set API in here and something like that. And the second one, let's add new states. We will rename into captcha or get captcha process. Okay, captcha process in here, and the last one we will use the final state and rename it into solve captcha. Okay, get captcha code process. Okay, cool. And then we already create 3 states, and after that we will create a flow from start to initialization, and then you can double click the initialization, and then we will go in here, entry and exit. Let's add some assigned value in here. Okay, before we add some value into here, let's create some argument. For first argument, we will call in apk direction in and string. Okay, and then in base64 image direction in and out captcha code direction is out and out status direction is out. Okay, like this. And after that, let's create some variable in here. We will use captcha endpoint. Okay, for captcha endpoint, we will use this value API endpoint create task with this in the body. Okay, let's copy this endpoint and let's go back to UiPath. On value, let's paste the URL. Okay, good. And then we will use assign. Okay, for this assign, we will create new variable called JsonBody. For JsonBody, we will copy from this one. Okay, copy and back to go to the replace text online, paste in here, and find text is double quote, replace with double quote, double quote. Okay, and then we will copy this and back to UiPath, go to the value in here. You can paste to the set value. Okay, on the first line we will add double quotes, and on the last line we will add double quotes, so it will be no error in here. And we have to change the your APK in here. Let's delete and add double quotes, and between the double quote let's add plus, and on the in here let's call in APK. And for the body, let's do the same like that. Let's delete and double quote, between the double quote is plus, and in here let's call in base64. Since we are not using this one, let's delete. Okay, cool. Okay, like this, and then let's save. Okay, cool. And after that, the endpoint is setting, JsonBody is setting. Let's call the HTTP request. Okay, we will use this dependencies. Okay, please wait because we will download the dependencies. Okay, the dependencies for HTTP client has been downloaded. So let's go to the properties. We will add on the request URL. Let's add Captcha endpoint. Okay, good. And then after that, we will go to change the accept format into JSON and request method into post. And after that, you will go to this body and add JsonBody. And for this output response content, we will create new variable called string response. Okay, cool. And let's save. And after that, we will use the deserialize JSON. And for this JSON, we will add string response. And for JSON obj, let's create new variable called JSON obj. Okay. And after that, you will add some assign. Let's go in here. Okay. Okay, cool. And we will create new variable called task ID. For task ID in value section, we will use JSON object and dot select token task ID dot to string. Cool. And we will add new assign. For this, we will create new variable called Captcha code. For the value is no. Okay, cool. For this, for the first state, initialization is complete. We will go to the variable and change the scope of the variable. We will use global scope. So all the variable we can access from other states. Okay, cool. And let's move into the second one. But before we move to the second one, let's create a transition in here. Double click the T1 and check if task ID is not null. Task ID no. Oh, sorry. Let's change no into this one. Okay, cool. Okay, let's add some load in here. Go to this one. Okay. Task ID is task ID. Okay, cool. And for log level, let's change into info. Back to state. And for get Captcha code in here, we will use assign. Basically, for get Captcha code process is same as the initialization, but for endpoint we will use this one, get result endpoint. For value, let's paste into this one. Okay, good. And after that, we will create new assign for JsonBody. JsonBody. Okay, for this JsonBody, we will copy from this one. You can copy from the description box and paste into this one, into the value. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience because my laptop is still processing in APK. For task ID, let's change into task ID. Okay, cool. And after that, let's save. And for this one, let's add a new HTTP request. Let's wait. Okay, cool. Let's add new HTTP request in here. Okay. Let's go into request URL, add Captcha endpoint, and for accept format we will change into JSON, and request method we will get into change into post. Okay, for the body let's add JsonBody, and for the response content we will add string response. Okay, cool. And we will add new deserialize JSON. Okay, in here we will add string response, and for output we will add JSON object. Okay, cool. And after that we will create some if. In here we will add JSON object dot select token, status dot to string equal to processing. Okay, let's add some sign in here called Captcha code. Okay, let's add some assign into else section, and in here Captcha code we will get this Captcha from solution text here. So let's go to this one. Let's add JSON object dot select token, select token. Solution dot text dot to string. Okay, and save. Okay, well, we forgot add into this one delay because the worker need time to solve this captcha. For on average, the captcha will solve around 20 seconds, but sometimes it takes time, maybe takes 40 seconds or maybe got 1 minute to solve the captcha, depend on how hard the captcha. Okay, we will need 10 seconds to wait worker to solve, and after that we will back to image captcha. For get captcha code process, we will need two transition, one to the solve captcha, and the last one we will add transition into this one. Sorry. I think we have to like this. Okay, Let's change the transition 1, rename. Check if Captcha code is not null. Captcha code null. So, and then we will add log message into this one. Let's add hooray Captcha form. The code is, maybe you can add Captcha code. And then for the label, let's info. And for the get Captcha code, let's back into this one. And for the transition 2, let's rename into check if Captcha code is null. Let's add Captcha code equal to null, and let's add log message call we need time to solve the Captcha, please wait. Okay, log label, let's change into info. Okay, cool, and let's back into the state. Okay, let's go to the final state, is the solve Captcha. In here, let's get some assign activity. And for this one, let's add out Captcha code. For value is Captcha code, and we will add new assign. Out status, we will add success. Okay, cool. Okay, let's add some back to into main, and for main, let's call image tag Captcha solver and drop in here. Okay, and then let's try to import an argument. Okay, let's see the argument. Okay, so this value you can get for in APK, you can get from this site. You can copy on this section, on APK section. Okay, sorry. On APK section, you can copy and paste into UiPath. For in base64 image, you can go look for text Captcha example. So in this site, NoPetya, there's a lot of Captcha. So let's copy this one. You can right click and copy image address, and then go to base64 guru. In here, let's convert the image into base64 format. Paste in here and click encode URL. Let's copy and go back into UiPath. Okay, you can paste in here. For out Captcha code, let's create some variable. called Captcha code. And the last one for out status, let's create new variable called status. Okay, and then the last one, let's click save. Okay, and then you can add activity, maybe like message box. So in this text, you can call Captcha code. Okay. So the Captcha code maybe you can use to fill in the field or anything. And for this case, I will use on message box. Okay. So the moment of truth, we will try to debug this file and see how the UiPath solve this captcha. Okay, I hope it will work and no error in this debug. Okay, let's click debug and wait a second. Okay, this one is started. Task ID has been get, and now the UiPath send the captcha image into the worker to captcha, and the system said that we need time to solve captcha, so the worker will try to solve the captcha. It takes maybe around 20 to 40, I think. Okay, cool. The captcha one is 55 PSG, PSG, and 8. Let's see the captcha. It's the same. Okay, cool. Okay, so we already create and successfully solved the image text captcha. So congratulations to you, congratulations for you that has been following this video since the first time. So gladly that you already solved the captcha. I think that's enough from me. I hope these videos will help you to solve your captcha and help your project. I'll see you in the next video.